So let's move closer, and then I can show you close up really the beauty of some of these dolls. This is an 1830 China doll that was passed down to my grandmother and then to me. She is pre-Civil War doll, and she's incredibly beautiful. When we got her out of the box, her body had dissolved, and so I had to have a new body for her, but other than that, she's pretty much authentic. And then this is my darling little Sarah Laughs. If we can get a close-up shot of her. She is the one that Nita's Nursery reborn for me. This is the Ladybug sculpt by Donna Rupert. This is the same exact sculpt, but you can see the differences between the artists and how they interpreted these babies. And they were each a little bit different and lots of fun. This little baby is Gayla, and I named her that because she's such a little party girl when you put on her pink dress. She has a little scratch like she's been out playing, and little bitty places on her knees like she's a little scratched from playing rough. This is the Romy Stratum sculpt that was reborn. She's a Portia sculpt reborn by Sherry's Blessings. She is just so photographic, and on my Facebook site I have many pictures of these babies, but this little one is so photographic, and she just really steals the show. And in my video, Bless the Children, she was a primary little actress in that. This little angel right here was the very first reborn that I ever got, and I got her from a gal who was a collector. She came in pretty heavily scented, so it took a lot of work to get her fixed so that she could be in the nursery. Usually a brand new baby does not come right into the nursery. I let them air out so that they've been in a box and the paint smell can be kind of overwhelming, and then if they have scent with them, that can be also. She really looks best. She's a darling little redhead, and she really looks best in mix and match clothing, and so I was able to pick out different things, and people gave me different things for her. This one actually, this little top and this pant set came with this baby when she arrived, but she actually looks better in the pink, and this one looked better in this. You can see I have a variety of Golden Veil doll. They're from a sculpt of 2000 that went out some time ago. This little gal is a Juan Antonio. She's my granddaughter's play doll, and when my granddaughter comes over, I just let her get her out of the crib, and she's always so excited because she gets to pick her out. This was my other grandmother's doll. She was from the early 1900s. I mean, right around 1900. You can see she has she's made of wood, her body, and her face is porcelain. She is a German handwork doll. She's very beautiful, and she is jointed all the way through. She has elbow joints, she can move her hands, and we try to be very careful with her so that she's alright. And she happens to be touching now this little gal who is Butterfly Kisses, and she is a darling little baby doll as well, and she is a Lee Middleton baby doll also. This baby doll is an ideal, and she was the first baby doll that I got, so she is 57 years old. Her eyes open and close, and you can see a vast difference between this little prototype 50s baby doll and what you come to here, which is the reborn high-tech artistry of the doll world. And so baby dolls have changed quite a lot, and I have lots of examples. We went from the 50s, and then we went into the 60s with this type of baby doll. And then it just gradually moved up to reborn, lots of reborns. And then I wanted to show you as well, when Nita sent me Sarah Laughs, she came with lots of wonderful pictures, her very own photo book. And so when I sent Carolyn, which was my Noah sculpt that I gave to my friend Tarina, I made sure that she had some pictures also because I enjoyed them so much. And just getting to see, you know, the different poses and the different ways that this baby had been kind of advertised on eBay. I was so fortunate to have gotten her for this nursery. And I hope I get many more of Nita's babies for the nursery. When you sweep over here, you will see a lot of rag dolls. These were some of the very first ethnic rag dolls that I had ever seen, and I just love them, and my grandmother got them for me, so they're very special. They were from the 60s as well. Here we have the Joan Walsh rag dolls, Joan Walsh, England, and she used to write little children's books, and these were the little characters in her children's books. You can see there's no nose or mouth and not much of an eye, but they were really sweet little dolls. And this was my original Raggedy Ann from the 50s, and she varies somewhat from the new Raggedy Ann, as you can see, and she's that precious little addition. And I always love this because this little guy is very loose and colorful, and I have a book, a children's book from the 50s that had one of these types of little dolls in it. If you move down and we look down here below, you'll see lots of little stuffed animals, another doll that a friend made for me, and teapots, because I just think they're so cute when they are posed with teapots. We move a little further over here and want to introduce you to a new baby and an older baby. This is a Moby sculpt by Marissa May. She was reborn by Tumbly Bub's Nursery in Australia. And this little new gal to us is a Rain sculpt by Michelle Fagan, and I think she did a fabulous job. I bought her from Dale Hannigan, who reborned her, and she was on an auction, and her little color and her little eyes are so precious, and you can see she's just a little angel, and she's been lots of fun to have. Right over here, some of the newest members of Reborn, of the Reborn part of the Hello Dolly Nursery are this little gal, and she is so precious, and I'm going to be telling you more about her when you see the box opening. You'll learn a little bit more about her sculpt and such. She came with a really cute little belly plate, and she looks very real. Her veining is very real. I like the fact this is not an infected looking, like a lot of them can be, belly button. She's got a real nice little belly button, and she's got, if you can see her little hands, how perfectly blushed, and this perfect beautiful little fingers that she has, and beautiful little face, little long eyelashes. She's just a beautiful baby. And then we come over here to these little guys who are lots of fun. This is the Noah sculpt of Reborn, Reva Schick, by the way, but she was reborn by June Dunn, also reborn by June Dunn. This beautiful little Andy sculpt, which is a Linda Murray's sculpt. And so you can see that Hello Dolly Nursery has lots of residents. I was trying to have let's see, about a dozen in the Reborn collection for the nursery before I stop. And if I sell some off, I will be replacing them as well, but none are for sale at the present time. But the ones that may be for sale are the little Moby sculpt. She is adorable. Tarina sent me this gorgeous little outfit for her from New York, so she's in her precious little precious little pant set here, and you can see she's got the most adorable little feet I've ever seen too. Just so precious. And then the other one that will probably be for sale is this little gal, this Michelle Fagan Ryan sculpt. And so the only reason they will be for sale is to benefit Reborn Blessings or a children's women children shelter that a friend of mine started called Little Grass Ranch in Comfort. So anyway, that is the tour of our wonderful nursery, and we're going to just fan out and give you one more look at the whole nursery. And thank you for visiting very much and for meeting all the little residents of Hello Dolly. And you'll be seeing more of us if you like to watch these videos. So we thank you for coming.